You say some wild shit, most times you actually right, but all that disrespecting Tupac shit stops tonight. Pac gave all of us pride. That's why when you say what you said.
I'm gonna stop. I won't say that. I don't debate. They love him in the debate. Come on.
Cool, man.
That was cool, man. That was a moment, man.
Yeah.
For hip hop, man, and Symba and Flex, man. That was super dope, man.
And rest in peace to PNB Rock as well. That was very tragic, man, that he got gunned down, man. Rest in peace to that, man.
I just love the way he flowed this whole freestyle, man. It wasn't crazy long. It wasn't crazy dense, but I felt like he got his point across. You know, he started with Flex, like, man, you know, Tupac meant a lot to us, man. Because he said that disrespect and shit's gonna stop tonight, and I know that's what we all wilded out about. But he said, dude, Pac gave dudes from the West Coast pride. You know, he stood for something. So it's more than just talking shit. So I felt like it was something that he probably felt compelled to say, but didn't want to be disrespectful at the same time. And that was just the perfect way to make that point, to bring that point across.
So it's interesting that they brought up Tupac in the you know, sort of the pride of the West Coast. How old is Symba? Symba is what? He can't be more than 25.
Yeah.
And Pac was what? Pac died in shit. What? He's 96, 97, 96,
Something
right?
like that,
96,
yep.
something like that. And Symba probably wasn't born until shit, 98, 99. I don't know how old is Symba. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting that he carries that. But I think that he was saying that for his big homies more than anything. The people that from the E40s and all those guys, right? The people that Digital Underground and DJ Shock G and all those guys that were associated with Tupac earlier in his career. I think that those are his big homies. And I think that this was his way of probably paying homage to his big homies or whatever the case may be, more so than himself, because he was too young to really understand the impact of that. So I'm saying that not to diminish it. I'm saying that to say I appreciate him being a student of the game and going back and you know, just adopting that, because he was such a monumental figure, man. And Funk Flex has been disrespectful towards him. And again, he made a good point in here. He's like, he's not alive to tell you his side.
Yeah,
you going in on him, he can't even defend himself.
Yep.
So that was a good point. So for someone of his age, to say that, I think was just really dope. And the fact that, and the amount of respect that Funk Flex gave him to even be talking to him about that, because this is Funk Flex's this is his time. Like the golden era of rap is when Funk Flex was doing his thing. So who's this little young dude talking to me about some shit that he wasn't even born to? It shows the level of respect that I feel like people have for Symba, and his sort of come up is met with a certain crowd of people, certain demographic of old heads are really fucking with Symba. You can feel it. And by the way, rest in peace to DJ Shock G. Just so you guys know, I mean, I'm aware that he passed away, unfortunately, but I'm just making the point that the big homies is big homies in the Bay Area, people who are associated in the music industry that he probably rocks with. He was more so speaking on their behalf.